and girls. I'm Miss Buie, and it's my turn this week to be the guest reader. I'm going to be reading Tacky and the Winter Games by Helen Lester. Tacky and the Winter Games. A huff and a puff and a huff and a puff and a huff and a puff. What's happening? Blared Tacky the penguin as he came across his companions, Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect. We're training, puff, they replied. Training? Wondered Tacky hopefully, as in choo-choo. No, training like athletes. The Winter Games are coming, and we must be in shape to win. Looking closely at Tacky, not the fittest of birds, they added, let's get going. So the penguins trained. They raced up steep hills. They jumped rope. They did 100 sit-ups a day. They lifted weights. They rode bikes. They ate special training meals. They're all eating spinach. They kept strict training hours. Noticed Tacky. Most of all, they practiced their events. Bobsledless racing, ski jumping, speed skating, and finally, after weeks of work, Team Nice Icyland was ready for the long waddle to the Winter Games. Off they went. Rat-a-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tat. The athletes marched into the stadium for the opening ceremonies. Teams had come from far and wide. They came from the highlands, the lowlands, the funlands, and of course, the nice icy land. Look at Tacky. Rat-a-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tat. On they marched. Ratty-tatty-tatty, boom-bee, ratty-tatty, boom, hey! Tacky marched to a different drummer. For the big show, the penguins all joined in singing the Winter Games anthem. And I'm not going to sing it, I'm just going to read it. With our beaks held high and our bellies held low, we'll do our best in the ice and snow with a yodel waddle ho and a yodel waddle he. May the best team win, and let's hope it's we. After lighting the torch and exchanging high flippers as a sign of friendship, the athletes filed out past the display of medals. Medals to dream about. Not bad, pretty good, big winner. The sun rose. Eager penguins prepared for the first event, the bobsledless race. Little webbed feet wrapped around big penguin tummies. Pop! They were off. Tacky was way off. Looking at the wonderful hill before him, he cried, "Great for belly sliding!" With that, he charged under his surprised teammates and sped them down, crossing the finish line in record time. So Tacky is like being the bobsled here. But wait, the official announced, this is a bobsledless race. You have a bobsled. Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect tried to explain that it was not a bobsled, it was a penguin. Doesn't look much like a penguin, said the official, examining Tacky. Not much like a bobsled either. Don't know what it is. Anyway, no medals for you. Illegal equipment. So no medals for Team Nice Icy Land yet. In the afternoon, the athletes strapped frozen fish on their feet for the ski jumping event. While the jumpers waited for their turns, Tacky spent just a few moments in the hut, toasting his toes by the fire. Weren't winter sports wonderful? Wonder what's going to happen here, boys and girls. Swoop, plop, swoop, plop, swoop, plop. One after another, the athletes made graceful jumps and lovely landings. Plippy ploppy, plippy ploppy. What was this? Tacky's fish had become thawed by the warmth of the fire and were now flopping wildly. He made a higher jump than he had intended. And lots of of landings. No medals for Team Nice Icy Land yet. That evening, the speed skating relay race was the final event. Last chance, Tacky, Warren, Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect, who looked mighty aerodynamic in their costumes. Tacky looked mighty, well, tacky. The other teams had already finished, and their times were very fast. Now it was Team Nice Icy Land's turn. It says fast, really fast, and wow. Pop! Off they went. One by one, Tacky's companions took a turn around the rink. Goodly passed the baton to Lovely, who passed the baton to Angel, who passed the baton to Neatly, who passed the baton to Perfect, who passed the baton to Tacky, who said thank you and ate it. Ate it? Ate it. Well, it looked like a hot dog. His companions wailed, you ate the baton! And in frustration, they began to chase him around the rink. Tag! Cried Tacky. He loved nothing better than a good game of tag, so he skated faster and faster and faster and faster and barreled across the finish line in record time. But wait, had Team Nice Icy Land really won? Did Tacky have the baton? Without the baton, Team Nice Icy Land would be disqualified. Out came the medics. Off went Tacky on the stretcher and under the eye of the big x-ray machine. They x-rayed his bottom portion. Nope, nothing there. They x-rayed his top. Certainly nothing there. I see spider webs. They x-rayed in the middle, and yes, there it was. Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect hugged Tacky. Tacky was an odd bird, but a nice bird to have around. So boys and girls, if you enjoyed that book, I challenge you to check it out from the library.